Duck was still finding life boring on Edward's branch line. He was stuck working at the trucks in Brendam docks, but he was at least happy to have Salty's company since he had returned to the docks. One day, the dock manager had asked Duck to head to the China clay pits to help Bill and Ben with an order of China clay. "When will I be able to head back to my branch line?" he asked his driver. "Don't worry, Duck," said his driver. "We'll be back on the line before you know it. Now let's get to the clay pits." Bill and Ben were already busy by collecting empty trucks for Duck to shunt under the hopper to be loaded with China clay.
"About time you got here, quackers,"
teased Bill.
"Now hurry up with those silly trucks,"
put in Ben. "All right, you two," replied Duck. "There's no need to be rude." But Bill and Ben only laughed at Duck as he collected the trucks to be loaded up. The trucks decided to play a trick on Duck. As Duck blew his whistle to get them going, they whispered and passed the word.
"Let's fix his whistle,"
they said to each other. As Duck was pushing them under the hopper, they played their tricks. The last truck coupled to Duck had passed the hopper before the China clay had come out. Instead of falling into the trucks, the clay fell all over Duck. "Those stupid trucks," grumbled Duck. Bill and Ben saw what happened and they couldn't help but laugh. "No time to clean you up, Duck," said the driver. "We must get this order to the docks right away." Duck puffed out of the China clay pits with his train, feeling very cross. On the way, Duck tried to whistle, but he couldn't. He tried again, but still nothing. "My whistle must be damaged," said Duck. "It must have been the China clay thanks to those silly trucks."
"Duck can't whistle, Duck can't whistle,"
teased the trucks. Sometimes, Duck would whistle to warn the trucks that he was approaching a station or slowing down. Of course, when he reached the docks this time, he couldn't. As Duck entered the docks for Cranky to unload the trucks, he stopped suddenly and the trucks bumped into each other very hard. Screamed the trucks. "That'll show you," said Duck. Duck's fireman then climbed onto Duck to clean his whistle. Once his whistle was cleaned, Duck blew it loud and clear to teach the trucks a lesson. "That'll teach you for trying to break my whistle," he said proudly. Just then Sir Topham had arrived. "I've good news for you, Duck," he said. "Your branch line is now repaired, and you'll be able to start work on it tomorrow." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Duck happily. He was pleased after hearing what Sir Topham had said to him. The next day, Duck and Oliver returned to the Little Westbourne, ready to start their usual jobs again. Duck was enjoying himself enormously as he ran past the seaside with his passenger trains. And now he feels safer when puffing through the castle tunnel. The tracks felt as good as new, and Duck was just happy to be back on his branch line, working hard like a really useful engine.